njagala owulirize ebigambo bino.
Mu district ya Obongi, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu gyasembeddemu okuba okuŋŋaana ze olunaku olwaleero. Okubeera mu district eno kitegeeza nti akomekkereza okuwenja akalulu ennaku mukaaga abaddeko wano mu kitundu ekya West Nile.
Mu ttundutundu erya West Nile gy'abadde.
Mu kiseera kino ekidyeri kino ky'olabako kiri wano mu district y'Obongi era nga kye kigenda okutambulirwako Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu pulezidenti wa NUP nga kigenda musaabaza okutuuka mu district ya Adjumani n'oluvannyuma ate wanaava okulinnya emmotoka atandike ku lugendo olumuleeta mu kibuga Kampala.
All right. Ekidyeri kiri awo kimulinze. Now, it is very easy to look at that. Engeri reporter Jali calm and collected. Wabula, nzikiriza tusooke ffenna nga tuli wano tuloolinge ka clip bino byatandika bitya. Uliriza.
Kilomita 232 okuva e Kampala okutuuka e Pakwaki, Kyagulanyi ne batambula nabo batandise okuziba mbagako ku ssaawa 10 ez'ekiro ekikeesezza olwaleero. Zibadde ziwera 5 ez'okumakya nasala olutindo lwa Nile olwa Pakwaki olumwaniriza mu butongole mu bitundu by'omu West Nile. Ku lutindo luno omumyuka wa pulezidenti wa NUP Lina Zedriga avunaanyizibwa ku bitundu by'omu bukiikakkono bwa Uganda abadde awummudde mu Kyagulanyi bw'abadde mu bitundu by'omu Kigezi Nankole wabadde amulindiridde.
Kankikunnyonnyole Maama Jole tukamushaba akwasa Lina Zedriga akati nti kati nkwasiza gwe owa West Nile. Lina Zedriga afuna akati kye kyakola nga Bobi Wine asanze Lina Zedriga ku bridge.
Amwaniriza buto n'amukwasa n'ebendera y'eggwanga yeetaaye mu kitundu kino ng'afeffetta akalulu.
Yamukwasa flag y'eggwanga yeetaaye mu kitundu ng'afeffetta akalulu otyo.
Obini, thank you so much. And Orio. And because this is specifically from West Nile, and it is for you, as we will be moving, you will flag it all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, amukwasa flag kati fenna tumanyi bulungi ekyaddako bw'oba tewakitegeera ndowooza wandyagadde okufuna omukisa. Ladies and gentlemen, eno video ya kusiima mama Dr. No Lina Zedriga Waru erisembayo ndi erinnya ye Abuku nga sindaba na kutandika mu butongole video eno kankole bwenti. Mama Lina Zedriga. Now, officially, I introduce you to Mordecai Morisa Live.
You're watching Mordecai Morisa Live political commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
And yes, indeed, presenting to you from these United States of the America. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching me. My name is Mordecai Morisa, and I welcome you to Mordecai Morisa Live. Yonna Josinzira. Mama Lina Zedriga, if you watch this documentary, not even the documentary, this commentary, please, you'll excuse me, I will mix both languages. I'm not so good at English, so please understand me. But this is an appreciation post or an appreciation video for what you have done. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go deeper into what she's been able to do while Bobi Wine was in West Nile, I'm going to request you to join us on this platform, Mordecai Morisa Live. Please consider subscribing. That's if you find this content worth of consuming. Tuli fenna Obera mu America ebigambo tobimalayo. Ogamba consuming. Togamba consuming. Simanya consuming. Consuming. Ago malala gaffe. Gakubya kiboko. Genda mpola. Anyways, I thank you so much that you're here. Are you ready to simble? I guess you are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a problem I think I explained. It's called elitism in Uganda. People usually want to look at their specific type of education as the, okusoma kwenyina kuno kwanja ulo nyo kukwabalala. That's why you see bagamba ojja yono mu parliament oteke yono. Nego baba referring ako. Nebo abanga yagenda kusomero. Bo balina ekika kyabwe beetwala. That's called elitism. Era abantu bagamba nnyo mumunenya abantu sibamujerega nnyo bamusiba tayi. Nenga namwe musiba matayi tembera mu parliament nga musiba matayi. Absolutely. Abantu abakolinga out abantu abasiba matayi nabo babeera basiba matayi. Naye ekyenjawulo ekiriwo nti nze akolinga out oyo asibe tayi kubanga nze okusiba tayi kwange si kutwala nga kyakulwanyisa okukakkanya n'okulengeza abantu abalala. That's why omuntu agamba nti ebyenjigiriza byo obuyivu bwo tobunkuba okulembeza nnyo okusoma. Akyogera ayinza okubanga naye yasoma naye ng'agamba tobitwala nti bya mugaso nnyo okulengeza abantu abalala. Why am I saying this? Because Mama Lina Zedriga Abuku Waru Nancha abaganda bamwongerako erya Nancha kankubulire ku buyigirize bwe bagamba nnyo okay nze nasoma. Every time of these folks bweboogera kwogera nasoma nyina kino since yabalira school fees. Let me tell you about Mama Lina Zedriga. She rarely mentions her education. What does she have? You will be mind blown. You won't believe. Now I'm going to tell you. Are you ready? Now, Mama Lina Zedriga was born on 8th September 1961 mu Arua, Northern Uganda. Mwala bechali mu Arua Bobi Wine yaliyo. Dr. Lina Zedriga Waru Abuku in Baganda call her Nancha. Alina Bachelor's of Law okuva Makerere University. Degree Mateka. Yamaliriza Jibaita postgraduate diploma emukiriza uyakola diploma wali ku Law Development Center mu Kampala emukiriza okupracticing amateeka so asobera mu court mumulabye enfuna eziwera. Aina masters mu arts in peace and conflict studies from Makerere University eyo masters. Alina masters in arts in human rights, masters of arts in human rights from Makerere University eyo degree eyo master yakubiri. Master's degree yakubiri. Okay. Dr. Lina Zedriga aina PhD in Peace and Conflict Studies jointly from Sweeney University wano mu America ne Makerere. Aina PhD, Dr. PhD. Anti bogera nnyo ku buyigirize nze kankulage nti nze ndi wakabi nze ndi muyivu nnyo nze mpuuga. Let me tell you my type of education. You'll never see her mention how education she is. She usually, I think, looks at those mpuga fellows and like, she has a certificate in genocide prevention from Auschwitz Institute for Peace and Reconciliation, Okuvewa, Poland. And a certificate in women and public policy from Harvard Kennedy School. Jefuna Munkwe Bili Mwenda. Yaliko judge. Yali lecturer mu university. Mwanu mu America. So, Ize, kambabulire kubuyigirize bwange. Ize nasoma nzani. My name is Meda Rubiga Siguna. Twasomanga ngabalala bali miyembe. Come on, man, come on. Obuyigirize bwo si entandikwa enkomerero. Oyinza omugwako n'abazadde abamukuza ne bamulungamya tebaasoma naye nga abawa ekitiibwa kubanga tabawa ekitiibwa olwa education abawa ekitiibwa ku lw'ebyo ba impartinga mu ye. So I told you that all okubulira ku Mama Lina Zedriga. Now Mama Lina Zedriga, we say thank you so much for what you did. She has been in trenches. I want to show you when Bobi Wine was in after inviting Bobi Wine, she was actively involved in everything Chobade Bakula campaign trail. For example, I want you to look at this. She was on top of the car. Wagulu motoka nga yogera, actively involved. Labinyambala jayambala.
Wherever we are, we need to coexist. We need to be together. We need to do business. We need to build. And we're saying we're holding this life in trust.
Now, kati awakwesa education here. She has a PhD in peace and conflict studies. Agamba, wherever we are, we need to work together.
For that, we are holding it in trust for two categories of people: the unborn and those who are dying. And so we are saying we do it in their honor, and we are holding it in trust. We are not here to grab, because all we are left with is the 4x6. And so we need to do everything right and leave a legacy.
The message of the president about unity, how has this message, how has Lina Zedriga received this message?
Look, at the top of the car, she's not running for any position. But you have these people, and I'm so glad many of them actually left the NUP. There was a cadre, or a pool of people who want to behave as though being in NUP they're doing Bobi Wine a favor. Go away. Go away. We don't need you. The moment you assume that, omuntu ono muyamba okubeera mukwano gwe, muyamba okumwagala, muyamba the moment you think like that, that's the height of selfishness, and you should feel ashamed of yourself, and please genda away yoze. Endowoze. These folks were not attending party activities. Never. But member of parliament. Who are you? Who are you? And now, again, chino chibayinza okuwulira sikyengamba. Nawo mulaba omukyala nga bw'abadde ayambadde Lina Zedriga all dressed up in red, agezaako okujja ekibiina mwava. Sigamba nti bali kyebabadde bateekeddwa okukola abalala. Naye wadde okubeera ng'okola ebintu ebikwa-identifying n'ekibiina kyo, like baagala babeegayirire. No.
Now, he's using it even here in Northern Uganda. How are you receiving this message of unity and reconciliation?
Actually, in a patch, there was a prophetic message when we crossed and we passed through the graveyard.
But you get that. We're not going to be here and listen to the entire message. You can go on and look for it. I'm just going to give you a few clips. I want to show you how she's always, and how she understands the number one of the 48 rules of power: never outshine your master. Now, proverbially, not literally, Bobi Wine is not a master and she's not a slave, but you understand. You know, Chetegeza. But despite of all this education, like I read you, she doesn't use it as a that education is some sort of a magic wand. Your degree, shut up. You've had all this education and we are still going through the situation, the desperation, and the brutality of the Museveni regime. Use your elitism. Shut up. I'm sorry. I get a little emotional when because I do not think into dembe tewali at the end of it all. Oskomo kogusemba ne bakuteeka mu ttaka oba n'ofiire mu nsiko nga teri akufaako oba n'obbira mu nnyanja omulambo gwo ne gutalabika, kyonna in the end tewali kyetuli. Look at her bwajja. You see what she does? Look. She hands over the flag, Jalina, because she knows the man who's, holding this. And Bobi Wine didn't know that. Watch that. Bobi Wine didn't know. He didn't know that. He had the China flag. But because she understands the message, we are preaching one Uganda, one people. Nga slogan ya FDC, unity. Ajimukwasa. She fights to get it. Get good the ones. That when it comes comes to representing the embodiment of the ideas you're trying to sell, that's what we see when you see her doing that. This is Mama Lina Zedriga. Let's go on to another Katambi. Now let's go here.
They are going to deliver even more. Koboko is on fire. Arua, don't pick up at.
She's super excited about what she's doing. Okoboko is on fire. Like, be part of it.
Koboko is on fire.
Mama, people asking you what the meaning of Agasa.
Agasi.
Agasi.
Agasi. Sagalira dala, don't buy me. Don't buy me.
Amazing. Like, she's open. Look, I met her twali convention yali Chicago. Era tuzemi to be American, but Chicago. I know waneno to be choose Chicago. I was in Chicago with her. William Chicago. Jetwali naye. And I'm telling you, one of the most humble human beings I've ever met. She's extremely humble. They blow me. They're like, wow, is this? And when she's greeting me, and it shouldn't surprise me. And that's really, really sad because that's how we should be. Humility should be a badge we wear every day as an honor that I am humble. Nayo Kubanti, they surprise me. It is because of the perverted culture we have built in a country that if someone has a position of leadership, someone has money, automatically nina kumutia, and I should brown nose, them and simp around them. No, they're trying to show you, no, I'm just like you. That's who she is, Okay, let's go on to another clip. Let's go here. All right. Like I told you, she has been in trenches. I think this is when she was arrested.
Over the country.
And last year.
We are aware that this place cannot accommodate. As law enforcement officers, as our mandate is to protect life and property, we cannot.
She was engaging this Hiumbire guy.
Suffocate from inside. Okay. So for today, we are not going to have a press conference here. Yes, that will be so much order. I've listened.
You see always how she dresses. Always.
Are you satisfied with the explanation you have been given?
Of course not.
Are you satisfied with the explanation you've been given? Of course not.
Yes. Other than being here. Thank you so much. I've listened.
Immediately. No time to waste.
I've listened.
Are you satisfied with the explanation you have been given?
Of course not. I'm not.
So what next?
Let me mobilize. Let me see what we can do. Yeah. I'm not satisfied. And you have seen how we have fought. Thank you so much for being there, Mr. President. I believe now we need to see where we can meet. And we need to see how we address this. Because the allegations are very many that we have been, that place cannot accommodate. And that's why they are.
She's active now. Usually, government zichuka no musango wamufu the prime minister ugamba ajatia. How? It is like this is why people are usually do not understand the influence of David Louis Lubongo. They see David Louis Lubongo nga judde nfufu ali ku motoka jukute adduka makoti bwati. Nagamba ye secretary general. Kasibante Moses Simbu ye mugezi. I don't understand these people. Buliwe baba boogera. Boba agala kwogera kubuge. I do not know. These people buli wafuna omuzindalo kyasooka okwagala okubagamba ndi mugezi. Dude lady, obugezi bwo babulaba nga toyogedde nakigamba abantu nti ndi mugezi. The moment you say nze ndi mugezi, then you actually not. You're trying okukyetiikako abantu okibagambe. Ati nga agamba lwaki bamuwadde ekyekifunzo omugezi nze yandibadde akifuna. This is why you don't, because you're not there to do these kind of jobs. Okay, do I have another clip? I want you to see this right here. Yes, she was at a rally.
Doctor no. President beno kwanu
Always active, always doing something, always. I'll show you one more before I call it a day. Let me show you something here. Okay. What do I have? I think I wanted to show you this. Yes, watch this.
Who's the president? Who the president?
Oritia!
To address you.
Oritia!
Look at her feet. She understood the assignment. With all her education. And tompulira bubi kubanga oyinza okubeera ogamba kitegeeza bwe nfuna kati PhD then siteekeddwa kubikola. No. Ne ku mulimu gy'okola ng'oli boss. It is stupid to be just giving orders. Kola kino. Kituli mu butonde. Abantu tetwagala kuwuliriza biragiro. Naye tusikirizibwa nnyo oba tuli bangu nnyo okugoberera ebiragiro. Singa omuntu atuwa ebiragiro ebyo naye azinga emikolo n'akola ekyo ekintu. Kituli mu butonde. Sijira kwakanya butonde. Look at her. Laba bw'ayambadde engato azigyeemu.
Iyete adruma awadifo emini anze niyo kumarulina ya ikufuma mbamba. Malunga emini obini niomve.
Agambe yobini.
Uganda ziridwati. Female youth Uganda ziridwati. Ititi. Erivininge mivoti lerawa.
She embodies everything. Beret. Overalls. Ugandan flags are kutebiri.
Dwati. Ready? Dwati. Monopoly.
She's doing MCing. That guy Monopoly should be appreciated too. Omwana Chakoze West Nile. Chakoze West Nile. Yeah, then here we bamalizanga bamukute.
You remember? Yes.
Push her! Don't push her! This is the president! She's up, Madam President! Don't push her! Don't push her!
I love that. Those guys, these two. You see, listen to this guy say, she's our president. Do not, like, there's so many things that really melt my heart. Like this. These folks are already in a Mukamoto Kakapuli Sako. But they're saying, okay, despite of our of us being handcuffed in some sort, we are able to still use our mouth.
Respect human rights! Respect human rights! You go back! Respect human rights! Don't push her! You are killing 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 her! Have some respect! You are killing her! You are killing her! Have some respect! You are killing her! Have some respect! You are killing her! Can you give us an example? Why you manhandling? You are Uganda! You are killing our country! Why are you manhandling her?
You see? This is why never underestimate obusobozi bw'okukyusa embeera n'embeera yonna yonna gy'olimu. So lwaki bagamba never give up. So lwaki bagamba nti it's never over until it is finally over. Do you realize the pressure from two guys who are already incarcerated mu kamoto kaka police ako? Bebaleesewo pressure eremesa ate okubeera nga bamuteeka mu kamoto kaako. Sirikala ajiza zile aga tugale wadero. Uganda agasajja gale kanya.
Have you given us an example? Why are you manhandling Uganda? You are in our country. Why are you manhandling her? Okay, stand up.
We cannot be so.
Stand up and
yes, you are going.
you stand up and
Yeah, the speed is coming. Yeah, well,
okay, stand up and
because if I stand up, they will have
I've asked you to stand up.
I am wearing a rose.
Okay, stand up and we'll talk.
And I will not be pushed.
No problem. You people stand.
That bibyaddako bibiri byensoso kulaga. That chebaita Mama Lina Zedriga. Kulazeeko ku butambi. Look at her, how she's part and parcel of everything that's going on. She has the exuberance, the excitement, that flamboyancy, the excitement and the energy. Look at Bobi Wine coming on stage and look at her. Look at her face, Waneno. You know, like Bobi Wine is already happy. Naye ogenda okuyitibwa omuntu nga munyiivu n'ogamba kati look at her. Now, I want you to see this. There's a lot of things you can read from all this. Because wali mu maaso awasooka Bobi Wine alina okubeera, despite of the fact that she is the deputy president wa Northern Uganda, agambye alise Bobi Wine agenda okugenda wali maaso. Look at how she looks at him. You end up shooting like that because of the supportive team you have, and the embodiment of that support, it is your deputy vice president within Western Uganda. I think there's one more clip I wanted to show you. Or not even one, I can show you more. Katwala alaba shonga agamba mulisa tolekeraawo ennyuma bino byenjagala you okusudiyo okwo sijja kukkiriza. Sorry. Anyways, so you can say she has led a very successful campaigning program in Nunj, from Bakwachi, Madi Okoro, Zombo to Nebi, Arua City, from Maracha to Terego, Koboko Yumbe, and Obongi to Moyo. I mean, there's a lot of clips we can go through, looking through, at her mobilization, the leadership acumen, Nabuli Chimu. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Mama Lina Zedriga. Now, if you see her, oh my, I'm seeing her here. I want you to see her here. She's right here. You know one. She's dancing. And when they see Bobi Wine, she steps backward. Bobi Wine, take the stage. My time is done. Now it is yours. Look at her smiling and happy. Ladies and gentlemen, people see this. People notice this. Mungejota subira. Irensonga chiposokera kumachane mamuwe ekifo. Notabira muntu yina binomu agamba anti lwaki bamuwadde ekifo nga kinene. Look. This is her mobilization that is leading to this. nakati ezo sini zicha neunsenga wow, where were all these people coming from? But hey, I think I can call it a day. Mulengere bwayambala esapulete muvaako ne bwe twali namulaba e Chicago ng'abeera awo era agisoma buli kaseera omulengera. She has been there. She is so good. Mama Lina Zedriga, I want to say thank you so much for all you have done. There's a thing that usually happens when you're, setting a foundation for people like me and others. You rarely get the appreciation you deserve. But I want to let you know that if you ever watch this video, I truly, truly appreciate Mama Lina Zedriga Waru Abuku Nancha. You have encouraged us. You have inspired us. You have shown us that, things are possible. Your courage, your resilience, but most importantly, your willingness to sacrifice and your humility are values and principles upon which I would like to build my proverbial Mordecai kingdom. May God bless you in whatever you do. And may you live to see a Uganda we are all yearning for. We have named a new Uganda. A Uganda that respects human rights, the rule of law, and constitutionalism. A Uganda that cares about the people. A Uganda that isn't built on the foundations of separating people and dividing them. A Uganda that punishes criminalities such as the abductions, the killing, the torturing, the disappearance of people. A Uganda that tortures the extortion and the corruption, the mismanagement of public funds. A corruption that, a society that punishes corruption through forms of nepotism and stuff. And thank you. Kati, fetwagala kutegeeza. E Kampala, tusimbudde. Twagala kutegeeza. E Kampala tukoze eki? Tusimbudde. Anyways, you know the drill. If you've enjoyed this one, please make sure that you subscribe to this feed, Mordecai Murisa Live. Omwezi gulako ennaku mmeka? Ennaku mmeka? Musanvu. Mukaaga. Twagala guno omwezi gugweko nga tuwezezza abantu emitwalo na tuli mu 3-8. Oyinza okuba gwagenda okukola magic oyo. So let's do it, brother and sisters. My name is Mordecai Murisa. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful, fantabulous day. See you.